We have another day and another gaming. Crazy. Okay. Gotta figure out what I'm doing today. Gotta figure out what I'm doing today. Um, ooh. I'm gonna catch up on some OC stuff because I'm a little bit behind on that. But, mm, um, I would also be working on commission work, but I need to wait until I get that stuff. So I have to get a couple little feedbacks before I can move forward with any of that. What am I doing? Hold on. I think I wanna I gotta work on the sheets for my characters. I have not been doing that for a while. Where are they? Where are they? You put it on. I don't think I exported this. I also didn't sign it. I'll do that later. Oh, you're reacting to it like it's, oh. No, you're being so scary. You can be both. I feel like I'm still not solid on like all the scars that Sid has. I want to I want to finish this one though because I really need to draw Sid more. I might just like do some I need to draw Sid more. God, I need to draw Sid more. I'm not very good at it yet. I need to get more practice. And I might just open another canvas and do that. Why? That's a bright ass color. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna doodle him. I'm because I'm definitely still not feeling solid on the way that I draw him either. Like I always like struggle, which is probably a sign that I should just like I should just slow my roll and do some doodles and and figure out what I'm doing there. Yeah, I like the thing is like I know what shapes that he's supposed to be, but I'm not. I don't have them as good as like Fabian. It's so oval. It's so funny because I'm already going like this does not look right. Yeah. Okay. 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 So this is not what I'm looking for. And I need to also figure out why it's not what I'm looking for. I think it's the hair. Um, do I want to change the shape of his face? He he does have a wide head. He's got a football head. It just makes it like a little bit hard to do some things. I also need to make sure that he doesn't like have so big eyes that he can kind of start looking like a child. Because I've drawn him like, and I've thought that he started to look like a child before. Oh right, I'm doing that back of the hair on. He's got short hair at the back, so it's like that. Right, yeah. You send me a reference pic? Hey Michael? Hey Michael? I might need to kill you. There he is. Um, yeah, yeah. This is what he looks like. This is this is what he looks like. Yeah, this is so fucked up. I can't believe you're making me do this, but you're not. You're literally not. I'm projecting. You're literally making me do this. I can't believe you. Yeah, yeah. Wait, this shirt closes. Yeah. Dude, it's him. This is terrible. This is scary. This is scary. This is really scary. I don't like it. Goodbye. No. You have access to it. You're acting like it's not recorded. Calm the fuck down. I think this is not looking right now. What the fuck isn't looking right about this? Is that it? Yeah. I think that Sid is also kind of hard of hearing, but it's like not as bad as Poppy. I love that. I like Sid's shapes. I like that he's round but also sharp. What? Why do you? Why? Why? I don't trust you. Is it because you love him or because you want to compare him? Gotta figure out how to draw him from the side too, because I don't actually know. I keep drawing the back of his hair wrong. Comes up like that. It's got. I think that's fine. I'm very bad at profiles. That feels wrong. I don't know what I'm doing there that makes it feel so wrong. Because it's like, it's something like that. See, I'm feeling really secure about these sketches suddenly. And I don't know why, considering it's not that different from the way that I usually draw them. I mean, other than the fact that I what do you mean by he needs to be small? No, but I feel fine about this one. This one's not small. What are you talking about? Can't believe this. That's so fucked up of you. Love. He's got such a wide fucking head. Yeah, I'm like fine with the way that I'm drawing him now. I don't know what has been going on. Maybe I just needed a break from drawing him for a while. I mean, yeah, this is what he looks like. I think I'm gonna resketch this. I think because I don't feel good about the way that these ones look, but I feel like I can do better. You know what I think part of the problem is? Some of this is too detailed. Some of this is way too detailed. Why is your hair so detailed? Stop that. Oh yeah, this eye shape is so fucking weird. Cause that's not how I draw her eyes usually. Usually draw it as as a circle or an oval, and then I just darken the top lid. Yeah, I see what the issue is. It's just I was straight up drawing this really fucking weird compared to usual. It already looks a lot more like her. I love this song. I don't like this expression as much though. It doesn't feel right. I think I also need to simplify the scars again. Because I don't really like them being so irregular. I want them to be at least a little bit consistent. That looks more like yeah, that looks more like her. I can leave the rest. The rest of it's fun. It's mostly just the face that was wrong. Which means I really have to redo this one because this one is rough. This eye will be drawn a little bit differently since it's fucked up anyway. Oh yeah, I also did the thing here where it comes down. I'm doing really good at just drawing. This is definitely, it's going great, guys. I need to figure out because like this is him when he doesn't have his hair like done up because it's he usually does put gel in his hair. Does that look like him? Or does that just look the same? Um, where's my da- That one also looks weird just because of like the angle and the fact that he doesn't he doesn't have his eye patch on. Did I say right eye? That's his left eye. What did I say for Fabian? Hi. He's gone. He's gone. Did you savor the moment? Good. I don't know what else to put down for I don't know what else to put down for her. I think I should put at least one more thing down that's like more about her personality. I just have a lot of trouble trying to figure out. He's not a theater kid. I think I just straight up do need to develop Sid way more. Because like I have like a lot of stuff for Rada in terms of like hopes and dreams and shit. Rada's not even a main character. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. I love this guy. Look at how pretty. It sparkles. Where's his eye? I want to look at it. I like the way I did it. Anyway, enough of that. Man, what's the shape that I'm gonna go for Sid's? Stop it. Stop it. Be normal. Is that what color? Is that the shape that that would be okay for Sid? Oh no, because like I associate Sid more with like the like that curved shape, like the pinwheel sort of, and then Poppy is more of the well. Where's my rulers? Where's my symmetry rulers? Why is it only doing one? Why not both? Wait, I need a rotational symmetry. I don't remember. There's a brush for that, but I don't remember where it is. I think there is at least. I hope there is. Damn, there might not be. Hold on. Where's what's the Oh wait, shit, I forgot. No, it's rotational symmetry is line symmetry. No. Number of lines 4. Right. Okay, cool. I want to put a fifth one on there actually. No. We're doing real good with this. That's kind of a silly shape. I don't know if I want it to be so spaced out though. Do we like this better or the original one? Do we like middle ground? Because the this one seems a little bit too spaced out. I just want there to be a little bit more stability in the center of this shape. Yeah, that's good. Did I make that big enough? No, I didn't. Nope, nope. Transform. Adjust from. No. No. Wait, shit. No. Stop. Why? Why? I wanna. It's gonna look ugly for a second. Man, I love the duality of this playlist. The song is reminding me that I have a cowboy story that I haven't done anything with. Is this too big now? Let's see. It's a little big. Well, is it really? I mean, yes. I love fucking it up. Wow. Because now it's just getting jaggy again. I'm smart, man. Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think that's better. See, did it fade again? So do the best we can. One foot in the grave. Yeah, that works. It's for later, for your color palette. I want to do Stan, actually. I really want to do Stan. I love that guy. Let's do Stan. Stan is so funny to me. He's such a funny little guy. I love this man. My favorite guy. Maybe on this side? Probably. What the? Hi! Oh my god, hi! Oh my god, oh my god, hi! It's my cool, awesome friend Ebler. I'm drawing this freak of nature. One of my favorite guys. Hi, hi. It's good to see you. How have you been doing? No, don't be scared. Don't be scared. He's only a little bit of a freak. He's only a little freak. Yeah. I've been chilling. I don't know. I've been chilling. I have been. That is true. Yeah, Twitch is a little bit cringe like that. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Let me just let me let me that's me in the oven. Mm. You think that says Worm. Wrong. It says warm because th- ha- I'm thinking about how fucking weird the word worm is now with the spelling. Why is it spelled like that? Why is warm spelled like that? Hey, actually, English is fucked up and stupid. Old news, but English is so fucked up and stupid. Why is it like that? No, but I mean like the words, you know. I'm keeping that. It's just somewhere else now. Um, what are the details about this guy? Oh shit! Bye. Hope you have fun doing whatever you do. Have a good day. Where did I? How did big ass name? Make that smaller. Do I want that there? I don't know. I'm gonna draw your eye. It's too high. How did I draw the eyes over here? Very similar. Should I reverse that one? I don't know. I think it's fine. It's probably fine. Details do I need? I need that. Probably should have a. That's. uh, he's so funny. He's so funny. I love him. I just want that one. Just want to draw that one. Oops. What the? Hello? Is it good food? What do you mean you just did something? Did as in what? Where? For food or yeah? Oh right, he has someone from. Oh my god. This squared off. No. I always forget that the scribble on his cheek, and it's always like, geez, fuck, it looks so weird. Why does he look so weird? It's because I didn't draw the fucking scribble. You know what, actually, I can't, in my mind, like, while I'm drawing him, now that I've seen Dungeon Meshi, I keep going that he's just like Chilchak. Visually, he reminds me of Chilchak. Like, if I just take off his, if I just, he's like Chilchak. Shut up! Close your mouth! Don't say that shit! You're fucking crazy. Yeah, bans you. I feel I'm so happy that I decided to give him a mullet. I am so pleased with Stan having a mullet, and I know that this is a decision that I made a while ago, but like still, I love him. I love him. I love this guy. I love this guy. He's such a loser. Michael, I there's a certain point where I made it so that like changed the way that he died. But like I think that I do want to keep it as like he was stabbed and he has this big fucking hole in him. Because I changed it to something else like a while ago, but I'm like, no, I don't want to. Don't say that! That's so fucked! Stop! Stop it! Stop saying these things about him! I love him for his silly swag, and you're putting so many things down. It's so fucked up. This is so goofy. I love this guy. I don't even think that like Stan necessarily runs the fucking studio. I think that, well, I mean, he does. He definitely does. I just like, ooh, no, he runs that studio. I'm just trying to figure out how I want these things to be like. Yeah, he is more of the face than anything. Yeah, gun. Hi. Hello. I don't think that's. I don't. Michael, you handle this one. Michael, you handle this one. You're reading whole articles about it? Gen Z sometimes does that a lot. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. It's really one of those things where it's like you don't really need to know. It's if you hear it used, you can usually tell like what the context they mean it is, but like if it if you don't if you don't use it yourself, then you don't really need to know how to use it. I forgot how much I love Stan. I'm going crazy. I gotta figure out how to draw him. I gotta figure out what are my examples? They what? They what? That's so crazy. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to bring up. The fuck is she? She's just like keeping you waiting. Did you had like plans, right? This was a planned thing, and they're just keeping you waiting. So silly. Dude, this sleeve's so fucked up. It's too long. Yeah. Yeah, what why? I I love him for it. Don't get me wrong. I I made he doesn't really have a problem with being small either. I'm just like this is I cannot stress enough how small he is. He is the second shortest in the whole cast. He is also um out of the humans he is the oldest. So he's a little man. I love him for it. It's a good thing. Gun, have you seen my lineup for for Rework Rebirth? I doubt it. I don't feel like you have because that was a I haven't really talked about them much on stream with you here, and I don't think I've talked about them much in the spaces we're in. Oh, right, you did. Where are they? Where are they? Let me see if I can grab them. Where are they? Um, I always struggle to find these things. I don't know why. You. This is him. This is him. And this is the full lineup. The the shortest is Cookie. Um, but Stan is second shortest. Stan is they're actually Cookie is also the second oldest of the humans. They're just like they're funny to me. I like them. No. They don't. No, no, no. No, fuck you. No. Stop. Because he's third shortest. Did I say he? Oops. Uh, Dust is third shortest. Dust is like 19. Um, although I might be bumping some of the ages up. Uh, yeah. Wait, no, the third shortest is Imani. I forgot. Imani isn't human though. Imani doesn't really have an age. No, I need to get back to work. You're welcome. I can totally talk about them more. I just like I always like don't know how much I should or how much to do it at all. I know this is my own stream, so I can just do it, but I'm like, I don't know. It would probably make sense to talk about it on my own stream where I'm drawing them. Um, I like them a lot. They're my silly characters. Uh, I mean, yeah. I do want I do want people to find out about them in like a narrative experience. But like, if I don't, if it's yeah, he does. He does have those. Um, I haven't. If I don't talk about it, then I'm not. Then nobody's gonna look at it until it's like I do need to like just share things about it. I ah, ah. I'm trying to hmm. I'm trying to. I haven't. I love him. I love how silly he is. He's just some middle-aged man who's just like trying his best and he's struggling so hard and it's not even his fault. He's got it's elevator buttons. It's just is it bing bong? And then there he is. It is in his big square suit. No. No, no. Shut up. I'm trying to do these sheets. What? I'm trying to do these sheets, but I don't have like I have this lineup and I know what they look like, but trying to do more detail and trying to figure out what to put on the sheets is always like a struggle for me. I don't know what to do with this space, but I don't want to make this bigger. I do want to show his fucked up scar cuz I feel like it's okay. The things that I do say what to the things that I do say about the story is that it's why why was that anyway? Stop distracting me. Can't believe this. Um Yeah, the things that I do say about it is that it's like it's a story about these characters just like trying to get by. Like the whole premise is just like living in a world that's like actively hostile to you, but it is also like a little bit supernatural because some of them aren't human. And like all the humans that are part of the story have died and been revived. That's where the rebirth comes from with the title. This is rebirth because they were revived, and in a way they're getting reborn with the way that they're trying to figure out how to live their lives, and like move on. I love Rada a lot because Rada is like so silly. You got this smile on them. I like a lot of the characters. I do, but like Rada is so silly. Not Ron. Thank you. Thank you, captions. Not Ron though. It's Rada. Yay. Um Rada's like not a hugely important character, but uh like she's so silly to me. She wants so badly to be like this successful businessman, and is like not at all good at it. Uh she's just way too dramatic, way too silly, and like would and like she has like a really really good talent with writing and acting, but she's like, no, that's not what I want to do. I can't let this happen to me. Um, so she doesn't pursue it, despite the fact that she would be really, really good at it. Um, most of the characters work at like this animation film studio, this like that Stan runs. Um, and Rod is the only one that like only works there like part time, as opposed to like just actually just working there. And when I say part time, it's more like they ask for help because they know Rada's good at it, and Rada goes, "Oh, if you need my help, then sure." I I love her. But like she struggles a lot with like the fact that like she's not getting by very well, and she doesn't really feel like she has that support. Most of these characters don't really feel like they have that support, just because like they're all pretty repressed. But you know one of the other things is that like her having epilepsy um does make it a little bit hard to like work in the like work in like advertising and stuff, because modern shit tends to be really flashy to get people's attention, which is really really sucks. i like I like these guys. That sounds like your fault. Sounds like your fault, Michael. You need to close your mouth sometimes. Stop looking at it. Yeah, I'm drawing it. He needs help. Um, I don't want this so close. Owie! I can move this further away from that. I can just center it between these two. Ouchies! Hours! Every single time I think about the shit that Stan goes through, I always have to like I know that I'm the one writing it, but I'm thinking about like the story reasons as to like why it's happening. and I'm always like, I have to I have to blow up the other characters with my mind. One character, one specific character. I don't know what else. What did I was I putting on the other ones? Mm, I never know how big I should make these. I need to make this one bigger though. It's for later. Well, is it for later or should it be for now? It'll be for later. I don't want to do that right now. Uh, I always have to remember all the little squiggles that I put on Stan because I I put a lot of them. Yeah, kind of. He's so short, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit. There's so much space. This is not enough of an expression. I'm kind of hating this right now. Let's take your face away. Is it your? Is it your? No, it's not. I don't like this either. I think that's better. Your drawing is like fucking hands so tiny. He looks so tiny. Because he is, but like, I'm starting to just draw so many lines that it's becoming scribbles and I can't tell what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna stop. I don't really need all those lines anyway. This eye doesn't look like it's looking down enough. Literally, this Stan needs a break. Literally just some middle-aged guy. Yeah, the fucked up thing is that that stuff isn't even like the suffering he goes through. Like being small does not play a single part uh in his woes, if I'm being so real. I mean it could, but I don't have that planned. Um he when it says that he has kids, it's also like because uh it's it that that is it's not to say that adopting kids is a bad thing to do, but it was completely unexpected and he wasn't ready for it at all. Oh my god. Stan is Stan Stan goes through a lot. Stan Stan I do some he goes through a lot. He needs a break. He needs a break. I mean it's not really like spoilers, but like he's like he was on his own for so long. Like after he got revived, he was on his own and like he did not have like anywhere to go and he kind of had to just like do all this shit himself and like figure out what he was going to do with himself. And then he also had to figure out like what he was gonna do when more people got revived because he was told that more people were gonna get revived and he needed to like make sure that they also had a place to stay. And the first people who were revived were a couple of like teenagers. So that's where the kids came from and he was like super super not ready for that. Um and he's just like he's struggling on his own for a while. Uh and that's just half the battle. It's really not spoilers because like it's stuff that it's just some stuff. But spoilers is what happens after after I feel so bad sometimes. I also like okay, I he didn't originally have sharp teeth because he is human, so he didn't like have sharp teeth to begin with. But like when he died and got revived, like along with the goop, the goop scar, um, he got like sharper teeth and stuff because of some fucked up stuff. And um, he forgets that a lot. He's gotten better at it, but he still forgets it. People bite the inside of their mouth a lot. I think that he used to chew on his fingers before he had, uh, like, chewing on your knuckles, like, out of, like, anxiety and stuff. And I think that sometimes he still does it, and he forgets that his teeth are so sharp, so he bites down a little bit too hard. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't really thought about the implications of him having sharp teeth, to be honest, because like he's had sharp teeth for as long as I've had him designed, and he's been around since I was in high school. Granted, the story and everything about it and several of the characters were extremely different. Stan was pretty different, but not uh not not that different. Although like the he was still like a tiny guy in a tan beige suit with sharp teeth. Um the original story was actually supposed to be uh like these guys that represent the seven deadly sins in like an office, and it was supposed to be like a slice of life shenanigan thing, but I also was in high school, so I didn't know shit about offices. And I didn't really want to continue it because they were a lot of like throwaway characters because they were also just like made as like placeholders for something so that I had characters to throw around in animation that were simple enough to animate. uh and that it didn't end up going much of anywhere. But the characters still like meant a lot to me, so I kind of brought them back, and they're now something else. They're this. It's a little bit less comedy than it used to be. I mean, yes and no. I would say that like on the one hand, they're better. On the other hand, I still can't write a plot. I struggle a lot with plot. Um, I can like I have an outline for how I want this story to go, but I don't know. No, no, don't. That's so fucked up. uh, but yeah, yeah. Um, I have an outline for it, but like there's some like really important things that I need to figure out. There's relationships and stuff. Like I have like the overarching um everything for the most part. Well, yeah, for the most part. There's like some sections that like really don't have a connecting point, but that's the part that I can do. I can figure out like how where the things need to go. I can't figure out the specifics. So like I have these like really vague things like this character is like trying to figure out this. Character is realizing this. It affects them in this way. But I don't know what situations to put them in to show that, which is kind of how you write things. And I've never really been great at that. I'm okay at short stories because short stories like I don't need to I don't need it to go anywhere specifically. I can just like convey an idea and run with that. Uh, but that's not what I want to do with this. I have a different story that like did come from a short story. Um and that's got even less plot than this. There's like I think that one has like three plot points. That one has three plot points or something. This one has several more, like at least around 10, but there's probably more. I don't know what to put in this empty spot here. I might just like grab this. I might just grab this. I really like this sketch of him. I'm gonna grab this sketch of him. I I use it quite often. I sometimes it's just like easier. I'm also not always like really close to my keyboard. I have my tablet in my lap a lot. And my keyboard is like often like behind it. I used to when I didn't have a screen tablet, I just like my tablet was flat and I could just reach over my tablet no problem. But now that I have a screen tablet and I kind of need it to be upright so that I don't hurt my neck, um it's in the way for my keyboard if it's in front of my keyboard, which it does need to be so that I don't slam it or something. Um so my keyboard has been farther away from me, so the on-screen menus are helpful. Um, I think maybe like a year or so. But I also okay. Okay, Michael. Okay. That's definitely yeah, sure. Um but yeah, I haven't had Clip that long, and um is Clip has the menus, but my other program that I use didn't. Something that has been happening since I got the keyboard I'm using now, and that's really weird because like when I'm using my shortcuts on my tablet, it's fun. Like it's effective. So I I switched out my keyboard for one that my brother is lending me, and for some reason when I hit the undo buttons and redo buttons, sometimes it registers as like the control button still holding. So if you ever see me like undoing and then suddenly I move the entire fucking canvas, it's because the it yeah um my keyboard is doing strange things and I don't know why. Yeah. It's not the worst input issues I've ever had, though. It's definitely a vibe. I'm feeling a little bit crazy in a silly way because I'm just thinking about how much I like Stan. Because there's like I have over here that like these characters make really really silly decisions. There's these two make like really they have why he bleached his hair. Now it's like brown, and he also bleached his hair, and it's like this highlighter yellow. Um, and it's because of this guy who bleached his hair also to be like a sunflower yellow because yellow is his favorite color or whatever. But like, so like these two are um, probably wait, Stan, Stan, no, Stan is dumb. That's mean. No, he's just silly. He makes really strange decisions. Like I'm sorry, I love him. Like the reason why he did it, like he actually starts out the story with his black hair. But like what happens is does he start out the story? Maybe. I need to figure out what point in the timeline the story actually starts because that's one of the other things. I don't know when exactly the story starts, which makes it harder to figure out where I need to put the plot points. Um, but yeah, these two here are best friends. They're best friends. Um, and Fabian like bleached part of his hair to like match. They're friends. Um, it looks so bad, but like that's besides the point. They're friends. They're friends. Um, and because Fabian lives with Stan, uh, Stan like saw like this leftover bleach and was like looking at it and made the weird decision to decide to bleach most of his hair, and it didn't turn out right. So now he's dealing with that. He looks so silly to me. Like I look at him with this bleached hair and I'm like he literally looks like some teenager. The bleach decisions of a teenager. Are you saying that people are gonna hate my shit already? I need to make this bigger. This oversized suit he's wearing. Oh, okay. I see. As in the characters in the universe are not okay. Yeah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. It's definitely accurate. It's not like the world isn't really that different from our own. It's just like, I have the it's still set in modern day and all that. This area is a little bit too empty. But I don't know what else to put there. Oh, I just realized that how I misread the quote message. I thought that you said bad movie and not bad move. So that's what confused me. I was like, "Do you think my shit sucks?" I know you don't. I know. I just thought it was kind of funny the way that it went. I don't know what else to put on this. Do I want to line this or do I want to work on the sketches for another one? Thanks, Michael. You fucking hate me. You say my shit sucks and go, love, love. I think the one thing about Fire Alpaca that I'm actually like missing a good amount compared to Clip is the fact that you can import like Fire Alpaca files to the preview panel and you don't need to just you don't need to export it as a PNG or a JPEG or something. So it makes it a lot easier if they're like slightly different in the file versus actually exported. I kind of want to do Cassie. I've been thinking a lot about Cassie. Let's do Cassie. Calm down. Calm down. She's not even here yet. I love Cassie. I love her so much. You need to be normal or something. I wonder if I should make some of these shapes more fucked up. Yeah, I love Cassie and her non-human swag. They're pretty cool. You happy? Is this what you wanted? Yay! Goodbye. That's not even what that is. You were squashed. Why is it doing that? Why is my brush doing that? Hello? I'm gonna write her actual name. I think that if you used a title like Miss, Mister, or Mix, I think she would get really confused. Can't believe it. You didn't even know her full name. Damn, damn. You know what? The Cassius would probably be a lot d- better. I think that she'd understand that more. I have a weird way of doing these things. I don't like that one. No. I don't like that on over there. I want to put it in the middle. Yeah? what were you gonna say? Just wood? Wood? On its own? No. If I actually decided to draw like Cassie realistically, I think that she'd be terrifying, actually. Be normal. That's taking up too much space. It's been so long since I've heard this song. I miss it a little bit. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Can you be normal in my chat, please? Thanks, Gun. I don't know if she would have like much of an opinion. Cassie's generally not like much of a like not really good at understanding why people would like go by names that are not like their actual name, but like also um I mean like on purpose because they like it, because like um she she really doesn't understand like people and human culture and all that stuff. No, I don't like that. Um, but yeah, I think that like even like going by Cassie is like confusing to her. Like she does it because people call her Cassie, but like I think that like she doesn't really understand it. If people called her Cass, she'd probably have the similar reaction to when she was first being called Cassie, which is like that's not my name, but I guess so because I guess you're trying to refer to me. You're just like deciding not to say the rest of my name. she's she's not really like a picky person. She just doesn't really understand culture, the human cultures, which is fair. I actually don't like this position either. I love drawing. I was gonna say animals. I mean, she's not an animal, but she has a lot of animal tendencies. She understands animals more than she understands humans. Hmm? This one. Why am I having so much trouble with this? I usually do poses like this. I haven't streamed this long in a while. I usually get tired. Yay! I don't know what else to draw. I should probably put. I should. I forgot. I completely forgot. I should probably put like some of her butcher themes in there. Ah, nope, nope. I think I need to cartoonize her fucked up forms a little bit more, but also I don't know if it'll be man. Now I'm thinking about the stylistic implications of like making her her shapeshifted forms look more fucked up and realistic on purpose. Cause like this story is definitely supposed to be told in like a cartoony style. They just always have been more cartoony, so like it's really weird to imagine them not for me. But I think it might be interesting to make it so that Cassie can shapeshift into like when Cassie does shapeshift, that like it's drawn more realistically. Not maybe not like realistically full stop, but more realistically and more detailed would be an interesting juxtaposition and probably give a, a better it probably show better that like it's supposed to be like really uncanny and fucked up. Yeah. Gamers, I'm actually really tired now. I got a good amount of work done though, all things considered. I think I'm gonna yeah, I streamed an hour and a half longer than I usually do. Yeah. Thank you. You wanna raid over somewhere? Where do we wanna raid over to? I'm high. I'm ending stream just because like I kinda I'm not burnt out, but like I'm tired and I think that like I feel good about taking this like ending the stream now. Hmm. There's oh my god. Uh there's Low Lotus who's streaming, and I know that Spree's over there. That's like one of the places we could go. Although I think that Doodle would probably make better sense right now. Let's go over to Doodle. Michael, are you coming with us? Are you staying behind? Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye, Michael. Let's go, Gun. Let's go. I don't know what to say. You can